Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money with your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 845 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today, it's another copywriting tip, very easy to implement, and it's called Who Is This For? And this is, of course, from my copywriting901.com program, and you need to get copywriting skills so that you can sell more of your stuff. All right, the whole series starting at episode 836 is all copywriting tips. And you can get back episodes by going to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. Start with 836 and just go one at a time with these very short, easy to implement tips that'll help you sell more. Now, if you like our training stuff as opposed to our interviews, then you can always go to screwthecommute.com/training. There's over 430 on very specific topics, and it's probably $1 million worth of free training for you. So check that out, screwthecommute.com/training. And of course, if you want one-on-one personal attention to help you with your business from somebody that's been there and done that, check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. All right, and hey, we always want you to pick up a copy of our automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. All right, let's talk about the simple technique of who is this for? It's a copywriting technique. Anytime you can target a certain group of people with your sales process, you will have an easier time to sell, and you'll usually be able to sell for more money. Now, one way to do this, and I'm going to tell you the 10-second way a little later, but one way to do this is to put the name of the group in the title of the product. So here's an example. Let's say you had a time management video, and it had lots of good information about saving time. So let's say a book on the subject's probably $20, right? A DVD, if you can even sell them anymore, maybe $20. In other words, the generic info people can get just about anywhere for your small amount of money is not going to sell as well as it could. And always remember my saying, specific sells and general doesn't. Yeah, general can sell, but it's a harder sell for less money. Who wants that? Okay, back to the example. Let's say your time management product was called Time Management for Endodontists. These are people that do stuff like root canals. And let's say each root canal profited the endodontist $1,000. If through better scheduling and having waiting lists to fill in for cancellations so they don't lose any time, the endodontist could do, let's say, 5 more root canals a week. That's $250,000 in the course of a year. Now, it's very likely if you tweaked your course about 15 or 20% towards endodontists that you could get $497, $997, or even more for your course. Then you could take the same information for other professions and tweak it towards other doctors, other dentists, CPAs, lawyers, and all kinds of other professions. So do you see the profit potential here just from that one little change? All right, so that's one way to make money by naming the product with the group you're targeting. Another way you can totally implement it in about 10 seconds, let's say, and I'm not kidding, is to make a smaller text at the top of your sales letter before the headline, or mention it right at the beginning of a sales video, and name who the product is targeted to. Here's one I've used for years: speakers, coaches, and consultants. You see that frequently in my field. And in many cases, you use the rule of 3 because it has like a nice cadence to it. Speakers, coaches, and consultants. And friends, Romans, countrymen, that kind of thing. But you don't have to use that cadence of 3. You could say something like this: lower back pain sufferers must read this. Or you could use some variation of that. Just keep it short and absolutely target the people you want to read the sales letter. Here's another one. IRS chasing you? Here's another one. This is just for chocolate lovers. All right, those kinds of things can really target the people and make them interested because They feel it's just for them. All right, that's another quick copywriting technique. We'll be doing more of those in the next couple weeks so that you can easily improve your sales process and make more money in the coming year. All right, check out my mentor program if you're a person that likes one-on-one help from myself, my entire staff who I've trained, and you have unique features to it like visiting our retreat center for an immersion weekend, and you get a scholarship to my school that you can give as a legacy gift to another person in your life, or you can use it for extra training, whatever you want. Just nobody can compete with this program. So check it out, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. But if you really want to hone in on just copywriting, which is free if you're in my mentor program, just go to copywriting901.com, and it even has a couple consultations. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We'll catch you all in the next episode. See you later.